Howdy gang, we are back with the Crash of the Titans. Sorry I didn't get a chance to record any of the boss event. I'm super busy with work, and then when I was actually trying to record, I didn't get it to the best of the capabilities of the recording. And but let's just say whenever the next event kicks in, next boss event kicks in, we'll be up and at 'em. But here we'll be facing off against Lockjaw with Throg. Both of them share the same colors, yellow, blue, and green, but they have they have two major things in common. One, they're both pet Avengers, and the other is they both love charge tiles. Or produce charge tiles, to be more specific. Alright, so the first ability is the yellow ability, Loyal Protector, as I'm, again, reading the stats on the Marvel Puzzle Quest wiki. It says whenever an enemy matches a friendly special tile on Lockjaw's team, Lockjaw jumps to the front, then resists damage. At level 5, this is going to be 100% resist, and then deals damage to the enemy. Now you're probably wondering, well, okay, well, how in the world is Lockjaw going to create special tiles? Well, that's their blue ability. The blue ability is called Royal Escort. This costs 8, and depending upon the number of tiles of a particular color that's on the board, there are some effects. So if it's blue that's on the board, then it'll be Quake's ability, where it will destroy 5 random tiles in the enemy's strongest color, and then of course it deals damage. If it's yellow, then it's going to be Kamala Khan, and Lockjaw will get a burst of healing. Well, in a one-on-one situation. If it's green, then it's Black Bolt, and it'll destroy the two middle tile, the two most center tiles in a row, and then deal damage, and then destroy tiles, and then whatever cascades may happen there. If it's purple, then it's Medusa's ability, where it'll swap 16 tiles on the board, and then if there's any strike, attack, or protect tiles that are entangled by it, it'll be swapped to Lockjaw's team, and then of course the the tiles will be strengthened. If it's red, then it's crystal. Where she'll deal damage to the target, then creates a red attack tile, blue protect tile, and a black strike tile. And then if it's black, which is Karnak, it'll deal damage to the enemy with the lowest health, then stuns other enemies for 2 turns. And then finally we got the Dog That Bit You. This costs 9. It converts 5 random basic tiles, well, some number of random basic tiles to charge tiles. At level 5 it's going to be 8, and then passively at the start of the turn, if a charge tile happens to be on one of our strongest colors, then Lockjaw is going to give us damage. So the good thing about Lockjaw is, as long as charge tiles aren't on our strongest colors, we're fine. Like I said, we share yellow in terms of the strongest color, but at least we have somewhat of a helpful character in Throg. So Throg, again, yellow, green, and blue user. We'll go with the yellow ability first. Pet Avengers Assemble costs 9. It grants the team a burst of health and then sends everybody airborne for 2 turns. And then whenever we come back from being airborne, or an ally comes back from being airborne, destroy all charged tiles in the strongest color, and then deal damage per tile destroyed. And then this power becomes this power becomes 1 AP less for each charged tile on the board. That's different. So the lowest it can be is a minimum of 3, because again, yellow, red, purple, blue, black, and green. Alright, and then higher levels, more burst health, more damage, etc. Zip Zap Zop. This costs 8. It deals damage to the target, converts 5 random basic, enemy, or strike, attack, and protect tiles into charge tiles. And then this is the kicker here. If this power happens to hit enemy, so one of those special tiles happens to be converted into a charge tile, then the power will fire off again at no charge. Unfortunately, though, we won't be hitting too many. Won't be using the additional effects about the firing off the power again until no enemy charge tiles. No enemy special tile. Well, strike, attack, and protect tiles are converted. So that's an unfortunate thing. But then a hop, skip, and a jump. This is Throg's passive ability. Anytime that we make a blue match, it creates a blue repeater tile on the board. And whenever the repeater tile reaches, gets done, it'll create a charge tile on the board. But if Throg is dealt any sort of damage, whether it's a match damage or someone fire off a power, whatever the case might be, then that repeater tile will disappear, will be removed, and then deals illicit damage to the target. So we have ways to get around some of Lockjaw's more damaging abilities. But the thing that we really want to focus on getting as many repeater tiles out as we can. We want to deny green for Lockjaw because we don't want Lockjaw's green to activate. If Lockjaw's blue activates, let's just hope that it's Medusa's and not anybody else's. So if we need to keep purple tiles on the board, we'll do that. But let's try and eliminate as much yellow as possible because Lockjaw's gonna hit us pretty hard. As far as boosts go, you would definitely want to use red, yellow. You definitely want to use that. And of course, power boosts as well. As far as supports go, well, anything like Taskmaster Sword or whatever, anything that can give you some sort of an advantage. The only boost I'm rolling with are team up tiles because this gives no inherent advantage to us because we can't use team up tiles in a one-on-one fight. And plus 2, we got to get those boosts done for the milestones. So I'm going to shut up, get into the fight, and go from there. So as you can see, you know, that can be a relatively annoying fight for, you know, lesser equipped Throgs, especially if you know, you're constantly getting airborne and or trying to, you know, maneuver around all of Lockjaw's special abilities that the good dog may or may not use. Now, as far as people to pair up with Throg, Alligator Loki, Gator Loki, wherever they are at. There we go, at level 300. Because, again, Lockjaw's gonna get you airborne. You'll have a way to, you know, convert charge tiles with get help. It's like you have a way to get around those pesky enemy special tiles with instigator. And again, if your charge tiles get destroyed by oh my goodness, by Lockjaw's yellow, and it happens to, you know, your strongest color happens to be purple, well, that will trigger just a log. And then obviously also too, Lockjaw, because Lockjaw will jump out in front anytime the repeater tiles of, oh my goodness, of Lockjaw are matched away. So again, that's an option. I'm trying to think of who else did I usually pair up with Throg, but I usually pair them up with Alligator Loki, and you know, have fun that way. But anybody that happens to use blue that's at higher levels than Throg, that's the ideal way to use it. So someone, again, we're just throwing this here out as an example, like 4-star Cyclops. It's like, since they're at 370 and my Throg is at 307, he'll be able to tank blue over Throg so that you can keep those charge tiles on the board, you know, on a consistent basis, and you don't have to worry too much about, oh man, is Throg going to be out in front eating the damage or not. But that's gonna end this video here. As of, well, 3 days, 3 hours of this recording, we got Ghost and their Crash of the Titans. I'm trying to think here. I think I remember. No, it was against Ghost. That's what it was. But hers should be fun as long as we can get invisible, and you know, we'll take advantage of her match damage as well. So thank you all for watching. You know, be nice to your fellow human beings, and I'm going to, you know, just enjoy the rest of my day off, and you know, we'll catch y'all in the next video. Bye for now.